Hey, come on into my studio. Today I can finally show you that small 8x10 landscape I was working on the last couple of weeks. Oh, take a quick look outside. We still have some snow, but it's supposed to be 50 degrees today. We'll see. We'll see how fast this melts, but it's so pretty with the shadows. But getting back to the painting, let's see what we have here. Alrighty, this is the 8x10 painting I was working on for the last couple of weeks. There's my reference photograph, taken a long time ago outside in the fall. A lot of shadows. What attracted me to this were the shadows and that orange group of bushes on the left-hand side. So this is what I ended up doing. It's an 10-inch high by 8-inch wide acrylic painting, and I got those shadows in there. I kind of made the sky more wintry. It was a little too blue for my taste, and I kind of worked on those bushes there on the left-hand side. And we have the bare trees on this side with some of the foliage from fall still clinging on there. And way off in the distance are more trees, so kind of makes you want to go down that road, find out what else is there. It's a limited piece, it's a small piece, so I couldn't do a whole lot with it. What I like about it are the shadows. What I'm not overly happy with are these trees on the right-hand side. Not sure if I like those bare branches, but I was trying to copy somewhat of what the original photograph was. And I had a little bit of an issue with the trees on this side. But when you step back and look at the entire thing against the original resource or source, I think it worked out pretty well. The colors that I used on this were the same ones I traditionally use on my palette. Let's try to get the camera angled right here. As I said before, I like using Golden Acrylic Heavy Body tube paints. They are as close to oil as I can come by with acrylic. I used a very limited palette on this. This is where I was mixing some of my darks, which I primarily use burnt sienna and some burnt umber, and I mix it with an ultramarine blue. And then for my greens and golds and oranges, I use a cadmium yellow medium, a sap green, a quin magenta, and I also like to use yellow ochre. And I've got some white in there, and I also use some of this golden glazing liquid with my acrylics that makes it flow a little bit better and adds a little bit of a gloss, but I use it sparingly. The rest of the colors on the palette, we've got burnt sienna, we've got yellow ochre, we have cadmium yellow medium, sap green, my favorite green, I can mix it with so many things, a quin magenta, a phthalo blue, which I didn't use at all on this one, and ultramarine blue, and of course the workhorse, white, and there's a pile of the glazing medium. So that's the story behind this painting, and I have a tentative title for it. I'm going to call it Seasonal Challenges, or Seasonal Changes actually, and it's a challenge too if it snows. Have a great day, stay creative, and keep practicing.